Farmer Fred's big day out. The sun peeked over the hills of Clover Farm. Farmer Fred pulled on his heavy work boots and adjusted his cap. "Good morning, Barnaby," he said with a smile. Barnaby was his big red tractor, and today was going to be a very busy day. Fred climbed into the bouncy seat and turned the key. Rumble, rumble, pop. Barnaby's engine came to life with a happy song. A little puff of gray clay smoke drifted from the exhaust pipe as they rolled out into the bright morning light. Their first stop was the rolling green pasture. Greta the cow was waiting by the fence, swishing her tail. "Moo, moo," she called out. She looked very hungry, and the grass in her field was getting a bit short. Barnaby knew exactly what to do. Using his strong front loader, he lifted a giant, golden bale of hay high into the air. He carefully tipped it over the fence, and Greta let out a joyful cheer as she started her breakfast. Next, Fred and Barnaby headed toward the meadow gate. There, they found Elowen the sheep. Elowen was pacing back and forth because a heavy fallen branch was blocking the way to her favorite clover patch. "Ba, ba," she bleated sadly. "Don't worry, Elowen," Fred said. He hopped back onto Barnaby. The tractor roared and pushed the heavy branch with his sturdy tires. With one big shove, the path was clear, and Elowen skipped through, her woolly tail wiggling with delight. The path ahead was very muddy after the midnight rain. Fred laughed as Barnaby's tires went squish, squash, splat. Thick brown clay mud flew up in the air, landing on the tractor's shiny red paint and even a little bit on Fred's nose. They drove all the way to the top of High-Heeled Hill. From there, they could see the whole farm. The pond looked like a blue glass marble, and the farmhouse looked like a tiny toy. Fred and Barnaby felt like they were on top of the world. As the sky turned the color of a peach, it was time to head home. The long shadows of the trees stretched across the dirt path. Barnaby's engine hummed a soft, sleepy tune as they trundled back toward the warm, cozy barn. Fred tucked Barnaby into the shed and gave him one last pat. "Well done, partner," Fred whispered. He turned off the lights, leaving the big red tractor to rest. Tomorrow would be another grand adventure for Farmer Fred and his best friend.